final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kidd Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Georgia Southern's offense will come out first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we've played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
So now it's second and long. The give from the gun. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
With the catch, it's Green. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
So Appalachian State's offense will get the ball for the first time. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Now the play fake. Fires on the move. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's talk about App State. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Hill. Makes the grab, it's Green. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles. He'll try to tack on one more. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and there he goes! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Mountaineers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Mountaineers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Nickel. Pulls it in, it's LeBoy. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Dozier. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. On the option. Now the toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Caught in the backfield. It's Weird. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. He picks it up, still on his feet. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. To the air, it's Nickel. Finds the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Mountaineers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. He'll pull it down. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They want to run this quarterback. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Big loss on the play. Offense is set. Will be instructed on downs.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. He's going to take off. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
On the move, he fires. That's reeled in. It's Walton. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Green. Moves away as he feels pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He'll sneak it. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Looking for space. It's Rockwell. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Buys a little extra time. Going to try to get it himself. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run. You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hill. He wants to go deep. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Makes a catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wide receiver going in motion. Slithers into space. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Tight end getting vertical. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Grabs it in the middle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Back to pass, it's Nickel. Grabbed in the backfield, it's LeBoy. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Dumps it to the back. Caught close to the marker, gets 1 point. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally scored. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Rockwell. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout, Georgia Southern.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. To throw, it's Green. Looking for the end zone. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. That pass interference call will give us 1 more untimed down in the half.
Number 99 on the field goal.
Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Lay. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Dropping back, it's Nickel. Finds his big tight end. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's LeBoy. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. That is exactly why they call the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the first down.
The Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quick completion to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Under fire. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Nickel. Grabbed in the middle, it's Dozier. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold on.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
On the double.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long.
55 feet.
Off the play fake. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Snacks it quickly on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Walton. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. That's what tight ends are supposed to do. Just have people bouncing off them like spitballs off a battleship.
And when you're a defense, you got to understand, we got to...
Looking deep. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive. And take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Makes the grab. It's LeBoy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. A high kick trying to pin them deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Scanning the field, it's Hill. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Eagles. And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lay. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Here's the handoff. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Toss to the outside. Runs through the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to throw. It's Nickel. Grab near the marker. It's Dozier. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Going right to work up top. Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Going for the big play. Pulls it in on the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. He wants to change this route. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Grabbed behind the line. It's Weir. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Back to throw, it's Nickel. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
Hauls it in at the 40. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He's got an open man. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the back. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Nickel. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's late. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Leaves it with the running back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. The Mountaineers will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Looking for a man. It's Green. Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Pass interference. Offense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Appalachian State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
How about the bomb, the Hail Mary come coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great, doesn't get to the football to make a play.
There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too